Well, hello everyone. Today I get to mark something off of my bucket list. I have always wanted to ride the Twisted Sisters in the Texas Hill Country. That is Farm Market Road 337, 336, and 335. And so that's what we're doing today. I have my wife, Nicole, on the back of the bike with me. Now, we did travel 300 miles to get here. We live in southeast Texas where everything is flat and straight. So the scenery here is absolutely beautiful. Now, I do have to say something here. I've always teased my motorcycle friends that trailers are for boats, not motorcycles. Well, you know how sometimes you say things, you end up eating your words? Well, I told my wife that I wanted to take about 3 days off this summer and come ride the Twisted Sisters. I knew it would take, you know, a day to get here, a day to ride the Twisted Sisters, and another day to go back home. And to my surprise, she said she would go on this ride with me under one condition. She said she would go on the ride with me if I would trailer the motorcycle to the Twisted Sisters. Then she said she would get on the bike and ride with me. So that's exactly what we did. We left the house Monday morning. We trailered the bike to Boerne, Texas, and we got up this morning. We've traveled from Boerne to Bandera. We're on our way to Leakey. This is the first leg of the Twisted Sisters, also called the Three Sisters. So along the way I'll be recording some footage here, and so far the scenery has been just absolutely beautiful. I suspect the farther we go, the more scenic it will become. The temperature is great. We're riding in the morning. It's 86 degrees. It's really pleasant. I told my wife with us going in July that the heat would really be a factor. You know, we would sweat to death. But so far this morning it's overcast and the temperature is really very pleasant. At this point we're still clicking along at a pretty good pace. Understanding is the farther we go into the Twisted Sisters, the tighter the curves will become. So when I decided to pull over and turn the camera on, I did not anticipate the amount of slope on that shoulder. I almost let this bike fall over. Of course, it was after we came to a stop and I put my foot down that I realized, oh my goodness, this is a really steep slope. Fortunately, my wife is tall, and between the two of us with our long legs, we were able to prevent the bike from falling over. I think if she had not assisted me, that the bike would have probably eased over on the crash bars, which would have certainly made a memory on the first leg of the Twisted Sisters. But fortunately, we were able to hold this big bike up. I'm on my Indian Roadmaster. This is a fantastic motorcycle. Of course, I love the style, I love the strong motor, the electric windshield, and the suspension. It has an incredible air suspension on this bike. The next town, I think it's pronounced Leakey. It kind of looks like it's pronounced Leakey, but I think it's actually pronounced Leakey. I have two options on mounting my camera. I can mount it on top of my helmet, or I can mount it on the dash of my fairing. It is currently mounted on the dash.
Prepare to turn right in half a mile.
Yes, you can hear my GPS there telling me to turn right in half a mile. There's a sign for the Lone Star Motorcycle Museum. Unfortunately, it's only open on the weekend. I'm really disappointed. I was hoping to be able to visit the Lone. I have discovered if I stop more frequent and get off the bike and rest, I'm not near as tired at the end of the day. So we do plan on making numerous stops along the way here. I do have my wife on the back. I'm not familiar with the roads, so I think I will actually take them slow. A little valley over to the right. I really can't look. I'm watching the road. I see signs that say road may flood. I guess when they get a lot of rain, it comes over the road. I've seen pictures of the Twisted Sisters with water on some of these roads. So. Fortunately for us, it's not raining today. It is very overcast. We're still about 10 miles from Leakey. I'm kind of surprised at all the trees. I would have assumed they would get less rain here and have less vegetation. I bought a new helmet that's kind of mashing on my cheeks, so I may pronounce my words a little funny. More 20-mile-an-hour curves. Nice little climb here. We climb, we descend, we climb, we descend. Now we are descending again. Once again, we're descending at 20-mile-an-hour curves. First 10-mile-an-hour curve we've seen so far. According to my infotainment system, it's 84 degrees. Very pleasant. Some of my friends told me there's a good place to eat. I believe it's in Leakey. They said it's called the Bent Rim. We may end up eating lunch there today. pretty steep descent right here. And back up over another hill. We're on 335. This is the second leg of the Twisted Sisters.